Hello, people. Manchester United won, Everton won. We have bottled it once again. Honest to God, I've gotten to the point in my life right now that I just do not care about this fucking club because Ollie is at the wheel. Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer is at the wheel. How good does it feel? It feels like utter shit. Time and time again, every single week, this guy gets it tactically wrong. This time I thought, no what, fair play. You know, the way we play, we start the game, we start with tempo. I like the tempo, I like the speed of the way we're moving the ball. But nevertheless, team selection once again completely wrong. The Ronaldo for Cavani thing, I had no qualms with that whatsoever. Ronaldo warranted a rest. However, Mason Greenwood, first and foremost, again, he's a striker. I understand that, so I'm not going to get on his back. But he's not the guy to obviously fucking be a right winger. He's non-existent once again. And for me personally, it's just getting out of hand now. I'm a bit fucking fed up of it. I am going to get Jerry on very shortly. He's back to it, but I just want to get this shit off my chest, Jerry, and I'll get you through, my brother. But listen, Greenwood aside, what the hell is going on with McFred? What do McFred have to do to be on the bench? Why is Pogba, Donny, and Matic on the bench for McFred? How does that make sense in any universe that them three players are not in the starting lineup other than two guys against a depleted Everton team? I tweeted this prior to the game deliberately because I don't want people to say Osman's a hypocrite. That's why I tweet my thoughts before the game, and then I'll hold my hands up. I'll say if I'm right or wrong, and obviously if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong, etc. I'm sure people will tell me I'm wrong on Twitter. It always happens. But nevertheless, I was calling out for Jesse Lingard. I got called fucking stupid. I got called X, Y, and Z. Martial delivered. So fair play to Martial. Bad break goal for him. So they're all positive. Martial, great individual moment for him. Obviously, happy days for him. Sancho was fantastic when he came on. A lot more positive. They're all positives in this game. And in general, we did play well for large periods. But it comes down to the same point. The team selection has let us down time and time again. How the fuck are McFred playing over Van der Beek and Matic at home against an Everton team who are missing their main players? They've got Solomon Rondon up top. I mean, we dominated the game. We lack that cutting edge. We lack that creativity, and it just blows my mind. How are we not able to break down a team when we have all that talent on the pitch? So with that being said, get your thoughts in. Obviously, slap a like, subscribe to the channel. Just quickly, James, I do not see the big hype about Varane today. He was all over the place. He might be as well sat in the crowd. I mean, I don't personally agree with the overall picture. I do think Varane's been fantastic for us so far today. He may not have had the best of games. I'll have to rewatch the game to really give you an honest opinion because I wasn't really focused on the defense that much. I thought the attack was absolutely shit because we weren't creating enough chances. But listen, let's get Jerry in. Obviously, get his thoughts. He was 60% Ollie out and 40% Ollie in on Thursday when we did the podcast. So, of course, I'm intrigued to hear his thoughts because he's practically on the fence. Listen, Jerry, Manchester United dropped points.
Wait.
Shout out to you for getting on terrace.
That's
my guy. Love to see it.
No, sorry. Let me stop you there. When I said that, it was because in my mind he's staying. So all the screaming, the energy, I don't have the energy right now to say I'm only out. But now, oh shit, I just dented my desk. Fam, I'm sorry, man. Like, you know what though? Like today, Ollie, the subs were early.
Yeah.
I mean, he changed the team where we've kind of screamed about. Obviously, McFred started. I'll get onto them later.
Yeah.
And we actually played. I think we dominated the game. Wan-Bissaka, big shout out to him. He was excellent.
Bro, I was saying that watching.
Bro, I was watching. I said, nah, this guy's confident. But
great game,
fam, that goal, yeah. I'm sorry. See, this is why I say sometimes I can't blame Ollie for that. Like, fam, how can they score from a corner like that? Luke Shaw, you're coming across, but take him out. What are you doing?
And Luke Shaw, I think I saw your tweet. I agree with it. But I think Luke Shaw's on a yellow card, if I'm not mistaken, prior to that happening. Yeah, because he got booked. Yeah, I'm sure Luke Shaw got booked early into the game. I might be wrong.
Only Greenwood had a yellow, fam.
All right, fair enough. Then
see what I'm saying?
I don't think it was Luke Shaw's tackle to make. I thought there was other. I mean, he should have definitely made it as well. Don't get me wrong. but there's two other players that had to make the tackle. Fred had to take
Fred,
Gray out.
oh
As
my
soon as Fred
days.
loses that 50-50 against
50-50 Gray.
70-30 against Gray, he's got to just pull him down.
Take him and take the yellow.
Exactly, bro. We don't do
Fucking
tactical
hell,
fouls. I was
man.
saying that. We
We're too
just had
soft.
on the flip side, right? They just took Sancho off right at the end of the game when Sancho played that 1-2 to Ronaldo. They just dragged Sancho down and gave us a free kick, and nothing came of it because they took the tactical foul. And for us personally, we aren't clever like that, and that does come down to coaching. You have to admit it does, because at the end of the day, of course, it does, because the coach has to be telling them you're X, Y, and Z. Like,
no, but I think as a player,
it comes down to the player as well. But at the same time, look at Pep's teams. There's not a coincidence that all Pep's teams are
that's true. That's true.
For tactical fouls. Look at his Barca team. Busquets was the biggest tosser for doing it. I love him, but in terms of tactical fouls, Busquets is a master of it, and a lot of that was under Pep. Obviously, same at Bayern Munich, and of course, same with Fernandinho. It's not a coincidence. Of course, it's in that player's characteristics as well, don't get me wrong. But it's definitely something you can have a conversation with the coach. And I don't want to just pick on Oli on every little nut and cranny of the game, because the players have to be culpable for individual mistakes as well. My boy from uni is saying, Oli out, Conte ain't simple. For me personally, I don't want Conte. However, at this point in my life, I just take anyone over Oli. I'm getting desperate now, because I genuinely think we could win the league with this team. And today, we played well in terms of possession. Like, we kept the ball. I was happy with the manner, but cutting edge, Jerry. Once again, we have no idea how to break a team down. We were trying
it's true. It's true.
We were trying
how I
but
say,
still, we just don't have it in us.
I think I said in the last stream we had that we do create chances, though, and I know it went a lot, but the two headers today, we got to be scoring that, man. Martial at the back post, bro. Like, scoring. I know he scored, but come on, man. You got to bury that. Like, but we even got lucky. I'm seeing their second goal was marginally offside. What the hell was that, bro?
That was pure luck, because Davies should have scored, realistically.
Oh, man.
He had so much time to sell himself. I mean, I said that Townsend was going to score. I knew he would score. He does it all the time. I agree that all the coaches need to go. They've not done anything. Munzi saying, obviously, he was agreeing to this comment here. United Wayne says, smash a like on the video. Obviously, show love to myself. And of course, Jerry, as always, his link will be down below. He's close to 200 people. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my guy as well. But it's another thing, man. I might tweet this actually, I don't remember, but no one was marking Decoria and Varane got spun by Rondon. I mean, Varane, I'm not really mad about Varane because Lindelof did well today. I think he covered well. I think Varane saved Lindelof as well when the one-on-one. So
Lindelof is so weak. Oh my days,
but I thought overall he played well. But the thing I was going to say is, our DMs, right, i.e. Fred and McTominay are meant to be in the team to screen the back four. That is their role. Protect the back four. So please, someone explain to me why about 4 chances in the first half that they got cut back, edge of box, 3 shots, Lindelof, Varane blocked him, right? But why is there nobody on them putting pressure on them? When Van der Beek made that same mistake against Young Boys, I believe it was, everyone was on his neck. Okay, he was out of position, he was at fault. I agree. However, when it's McTominay and Fred, why does Oli not see that? I don't understand. They consistently let their runners go. I mean, Fred for me today, right, and McTominay, I thought they played a good game for their standards. This is their for their standards. They had a good game, but it's not good enough for Man United.
That's not good enough for this team.
But that's the point. They didn't have a bad game. The point is,
they had, like you said,
but for their standards, they didn't actually have a bad game.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, they're not good enough. You got Van der Beek, right? And I don't want to keep banging on this Van der Beek because it's boring. But you got Van der Beek and Matic on the bench. Quite evidently, our best double pivots this far this season in terms of balance, i.e. going forward, transition play. Okay, defensively, Van der Beek needs to improve. You understand that. But he can't do much worse than McTominay. Like, McTominay is not that good defensively. He just gets himself about. In the middle of the park, he does well. But he lets his runner go. Time and time again, I've said it. He's like Pogba defensively. He lets people run off him, and he doesn't pick them up. So, for me personally, right, it's getting boring. I'm not gonna sit and I don't want to rant because I don't have the energy for it. Like you said, why does he keep playing fucking McFred,
bro? Like I said, how can Van der Beek, Matic, and Pogba be on the bench for them two? That is a violation. Like, Oh, the smiling as well. Oh my days! Don't get me
My.
started,
I haven't seen that because obviously
bro.
I set up the stream straight
I
away.
wanted
But
to, I wanted to punch
don't
my
tell me
screen
smiling after the game again.
after the bruv. It was like the last 2 minutes, and he's doing he's fake instructions, and he's just laughing.
He's a
Bruv.
fucking. I don't like that shit. Bro, I'm angry. I have not. My job's on the line. I'm not getting pissed. I'm not getting any money. He's a Man United fan as well. So none of this. Oh, he's a Man United fan. Okay, we know that he's a club legend, etc. He needs to be showing me that he's angry. Not that will make a difference. Rich is saying anyone calling out Luke Shaw's
we have
positioning.
Paul.
Yeah, Jerry just mentioned. Jerry, do you want to just elaborate on that? Because obviously,
I don't know where he was. Where was he going? Even if, and I said, cool, he's coming across because Lindelof. It doesn't look like he's catching man, bruv. If you're coming across, if you either get the ball or you get the man, you can't let him through. And how Decore's gone through and Townsend's, Luke Shaw, man, this season he hasn't started well at all, and no one's really mentioning it. He's been poor, man. I thought, maybe he's a doubt. Maybe Tellers deserves a start after midweek. He scored that banger, and maybe, but Luke Shaw straight back in today. Nah, man, I'm not feeling him right now. I'm not. He's going back to his old ways. I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, that's twice. I think the other one was against Newcastle. He did the exact same mistake.
Yeah.
He ran across
and he didn't.
Varane exposed.
Exactly.
In the 2v1, exactly same scenario. In his head, he thinks he can get across, but like you said correctly, if you're gonna make that shift and make that commitment to run across, you have to take the man out. You can't allow them to potentially cut in like Decore. There's no way Decore has a license to cut in and play that pass. He has to. His ankles have to get taken. I just don't understand. It's a yellow card and it's costing us a goal. So I don't get it. I just don't understand why that's even a question that they're sort of fathoming in their brains. So for me, personally, that's a massive issue. The defense hasn't kept a clean sheet in 9 games, I believe.
I think one in the Wolves game, isn't it?
1 in 9 or some. The Wolves game was probably the last one. So for me, again, that's not acceptable. That just further emphasizes there's issues. The defense for me on paper is good enough to be keeping clean sheets week in, week out. You've got 2 DMs who are apparently very good at screening and giving you desire that you keep trusting them every week. So why are we conceding goals? So what is the issue? I mean,
conceding chances every game. We've conceded bare chances.
Even this game, they had so many. Like I said,
cutbacks.
Varane. Wan-Bissaka as well made a block when De Gea's dived that way, and Wan-Bissaka's block. There was numerous chances in the first half of them. Yes, we were getting last-ditch blocks in, but that does not make me fill me with any confidence to think that going forward that we could be a title challenging team. And with the players we've got at our disposal, there's no way that we shouldn't be in the conversation. But Jerry, man, let's just have a quick chat about Ollie, because I mean, obviously we always chat about him, but like, he's not going to get sacked. We know he's not. So there's no point in sitting and saying Ollie out. I know I've put Ollie out in the tweet. Obviously, that's just to get more traction. I'm not going to lie. But you guys know I believe that. But the point is, what is the point of this season? Because we've got look, Ronaldo. Have you seen Ronaldo walking off?
No, I didn't see what happened.
Oh my God. He's fucking done. He was so pissed. He's walked straight down the tunnel. He's swearing. You can see quite clearly. He's throwing his turns out the pound, whatever you want to call it. But I love that. I fucking love that because I want that from my players. He's pissed that we've lost or we've drawn or whatever. Feels like I lost. Like he's fuming that we've drawn points. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And that's like every player. Pogba's gone down with him. Him and Pogba have just gone. They've dipped. They've not stayed around.
I've had them 2 not starting. What the hell is going on?
Bro, the Pogba rotation, yeah, I'm not going to sit and be a hypocrite because I wasn't opposed to him starting Matic, Donny.
But he started.
That didn't happen.
Exactly.
So before people tried to misconstrue what I said on his previous stream, I said, if I don't mind Pogba getting rested, I don't mind him rotating these players. That's not a problem. But I quite clearly said it has to be Matic and Donny that comes in. There's no way you can put. I said it in the chat, Jared. You know I did. Prior to the game, I said I've tweeted it prior to the game. I'm not happy with Fred. I know a lot of people agreed, but other people were saying, yeah, the team's fine, blah blah blah. And some people were celebrating because he rested Ronaldo for Cavani and saying my manager and shit. Now, Biz, I love you, bro. But what the fuck is that about? Bro, you're just clutching on straws. Him and Cage. I love you both, boys. You know they're the homies. But what?
I want to hear Kish's. Has he even replied in the chat or whatever?
Obviously, he's not replying. He never fucking replies when we drop points. But yeah, anyways, back to you, Jerry, man. What are your thoughts, man? Man United dropping points against a depleted
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
they've got nobody. They've got no Richarlison. We basically been violated by Townsend and Gray. If you think about it.
I thought maybe today was the beginning of okay, he's making a sub at 50 something. I'm thinking, raw. Like Jaden's coming on already, Ronaldo already. Marshall, I don't know if he had a little niggle because he was
Yeah,
kind of
Marcel got
jogging.
injured. Marcel
He
was
was
injured.
injured in it because he
Yeah.
was actually. I liked his performance today. I mean, big up the goal. I love that Bruno
Bad
assist.
boy finish.
He that's a Marshall finish basically.
Yeah.
But I thought Jaden looked even more sharper when he came on, and I thought, yeah, let's just get the second goal. Like, and I just don't know with this team. I don't know where. Like today it wasn't even that bad. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was just that one silly from a corner, man. How the hell are they scoring from our corner? That even that corner, Bruno. What kind of flipping corner is that? What was that?
Our set pieces are dog shit, man. I'm
Bruv,
honest.
every corner we never score it. Like, never hits our player ever.
But that's an issue in itself, man. You can't have that much players in the air with that much aerial prowess and not even look like scoring. I think we got a comment from Rayan, who obviously is a Liverpool fan. Ollie's legit the worst manager
He
in
is,
the Premier
man.
League.
Look,
I mean,
he's smiling. Get this guy off the screen. Let me turn it just off, blood.
I mean, look at our players, bro. We have subbed. Firstly, I've got to there was some positives. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and be a waste man and say, X, Y. He did try to change things. He subbed on early, as you mentioned. But the fact of the matter is, right, coaching wise, we have got no idea how to break a team down.
Bro, did you see McKenna telling Ronaldo stuff?
I've seen the show on Twitter.
I was thinking, what? What's this guy telling Ronaldo that? Oh, bro.
Who is McKenna to tell Ronaldo anything?
Exactly.
With all due respect to McKenna, but yeah. For me personally, man, it's just a shambles from top to bottom. At the end of the day, we dominated the ball. We did what I would want us to do at Man United team, i.e., control the game for large parts. However, we just have no ideas, and at the end of the day, that comes down to the managers. And Yusuf, I'm starting to get a real bad feeling about the season unless something changes. And Yusuf, bro, if you're watching the stream, right, shut up, man's. Let's not start to get a bad feeling about the season. What do you mean you're starting to get a bad feeling? Yesterday you were saying it's only 6 games. Now 1 game later you're getting bad feelings, lads. Like if you're Ollie in, right, I don't want to see you flip-flopping to Ollie out today because yesterday, prior to this game, people were telling me that it's 6 games into the season. So now because it's 1 extra game, all of a sudden you're Ollie out. Give him time, man. Trust the process. We'll be in 5th.
Now listen. If people want to flip flop, let them do it because at some stage you hit your breaking point. Like, nah, bro. Listen, this guy is not it. When you see the same performances, the same lethargic rubbish, like, and he's laughing, bro. He's not even hurting like us. Like, honestly, yeah, I don't know, bro. This guy, man, I think, but the Glazers ain't gonna pull the plug. Like, this is the thing. And do you even trust him to appoint the next? Like, who? I don't know, man. This is just a mess, bro.
I mean that's an issue in itself, innit? Look, none of us like the Glazers. I can't. There's not many fans that like the Glazers, and we accept that. And that is an issue in itself. Who are they going to bring in? They'll probably bring fucking, I don't know, Paul Scholes or some shit in. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they'd like Darren Fletcher, like some bollocks like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Or McKenna or whatever nonsense like that. But the issue for me is, right, we're just accepting mediocrity. Like, you can't tell me that Ollie is improving the team. We're not. You can't sit there hand in heart and tell me. I know people are saying you guys are judging him so early in the season. I accept that. But it's quite evident that he's not good enough. Like it's clear there's no improvement from game in, game out. We do the exact same things. The only positive from today, well, the only real positive was the fact that he made subs early. That was a pleasant surprise I wasn't expecting from him. The subs actually made a difference as well. Ronaldo, I mean, they would Ronaldo and Sancho. Like they're not bad players. You know what I mean? One of them is one of the greatest of all time, and the other one's one of the prospect wingers. And for me, he's just making the wrong calls. Like Greenwood, for me, I don't want to pick Greenwood out because obviously he's a star boy, and I know that. But why is he starting? He's been poor the last couple of games, and it's clear that he's not doing it. So, like, obviously he couldn't sub him off because he already made the subs, and I'm not mad about him not getting subbed off. But I just think, just play your players in form. Like, he's just like, obviously people are gonna say, why would Lingard start? I know me and you wanted Lingard to start. But this is why I wanted Lingard to start, and I didn't want Greenwood to start. I don't think Greenwood is currently playing well. I just think he's not affecting the game. I completely forgot he was on the page. For 30 minutes that I'd really in the second half, and we were dominating. I didn't even notice him for large periods, and that's not his fault. He's not a winger in it, so I'm not going to be overly critical of him. And obviously, he's a top talent and stuff, but I just think Ollie's just got to be a bit more street smart, man. It's just the same shit, man. Green was putting in, and obviously people have watched Greenwood for the last couple of weeks. You know what he's doing. Opposition managers know exactly what he's doing. They know how to play against him at the moment, and that's because he's a young lad. He needs to adapt his game, etc. But it's just another issue, man. Like Van der Beek, what the fuck is he going to be thinking now? Like we've got international break, Jerry. Like we've got 2 weeks. Like, obviously, we'll do podcasts during the week and that. We'll go into more details, but just briefly, like now what? Like we've got 2 weeks to sit on this. Every single time Man City and Liverpool are playing against a big team where one of them will drop points, we always bottle it. We've bottled it again. That is the title of the video. We have bottled it again. We had an opportunity.
You know what? I don't want to use that as an excuse, but maybe these 12:30s ain't for us, fam. Because I don't know, man. It's just annoying, man. Like the whole weekend. Like, someone even said it. If Arsenal win, they're 2 points behind us. Oh, 5 days.
I mean you can't tell me that Arsenal. I know it's early in the season, etc. But bro, I'm not here for that banter, bro. I'm not here to hear from Arsenal fans that the 2 points behind us, bro.
They will
I
be.
know they will be here. I'm saying that the fact that that's even
a question.
Bro, we've just against Aston Villa and Everton, we've got 1 point.
At home.
At home. And look at the fixtures we've got coming up. And these two had to be 6 points. Bro, Villa, we didn't deserve to win that game. But what I'm saying is, on paper, them 2 games realistically should have been 6 points. Like, bro, we should be beating them.
We should have won every game up until that run of fixtures, bro. Realistically.
Especially today, bro. There's no way that we should be allowing Everton to get anything from this game and man to do fucking Ronaldo celebration at our home stadium, bro.
I read that though. I probably would have done the same if that was me.
That is the biggest violation I've ever seen in my life, bro. What was Ronaldo's pissed off? I mean, he subbed off Cavani very bizarrely 55th minute as well. Like, I mean, I wasn't mad about the sub, but again, I just don't understand what's going on, man.
Hey, listen, Usman, I gotta shoot off, man. But listen, it is what it is. This is United now. Let's just hope that some of the other teams drop points. Look, we're relying on other teams and that.
Bro, every single week, bro. What's the point, man? I sit there and celebrate when these teams drop points for fucking.
Come on, Brighton. Actually, no, Brighton could go above us.
I don't mind. Come on, Brian. They can go top. But listen, Jerry, thank you for coming on, bro. As I said, his link will be down below. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel as well. United Team Talk. Obviously, you can do a match reaction on there as well. So, Jerry, as always, my brother, thank you for coming through.
Safe.
My guy. Listen, I'm just going to give my sort of overriding thoughts and then I'm going to wrap it up. Just because I've got some stuff I need to do. And obviously, like I said earlier, I just want to make these 20 minutes. We've already gone over that time. Just a bit of positives. Bruno Fernandes, for me, I thought it was fantastic. I thought he did everything right as a number 10. He held the ball. He brought players into the game. Of course, got the assist for Martial. I think his overall play was fantastic. Sancho, another player, great performance for him on a personal level. I thought it was very positive in everything that he did. More of the Sancho that I would expect from him in terms of his caliber and ability. Other positive, Martial getting his goal. Of course, that is a huge positive. And at the end of the day, Martial delivered, really. You know, he delivered when it mattered. Jerry kind of alluded to the fact that he missed that chance, and of course, I accept that. But he delivered when it really mattered. So, just want to finish on Oli. So, obviously, there's the positives out of the way. It's very straightforward for me. As a Manchester United fan, you've got to ask yourself, what do you want in life? What do you want as a Manchester United fan? Do you want to be sat there come the end of the season saying we won the league? Or do you want to be sat there saying we took part? Because at the moment, you people that are Ollie in are taking part. Because there's no way on God's given earth you can watch this week in, week out and tell me, hand on heart, that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is good enough for Manchester United as a manager. Cristiano Ronaldo's reaction after the game is beautiful for me to see. Because I tell you why, because he's absolutely hurting that we've dropped points at home against a team that we should have slapped. It's as simple as that. Ollie, on the other hand, doesn't look like he gives two shits. I mean, for me personally, he keeps making the same mistakes. McFred, he will down that hill happily. I know what? I'm happy for him to down that hill because he's absolutely humiliating himself every single week. The fucking tactical ineptitude of him playing them week in, week out. They are not good enough to start week in, week out. They're good squad players at best for Manchester United. There's no way that them two should be starting week in, week out. Pogba on the bench, Van der Beek and Matic, two of them three players have to be playing over them two. It's an absolute no-brainer. The midfield battle was lost in the first half. The second half, Fred cost us the game. It's as simple as that. Absolutely brain-dead decision-making. And the rest of the guys, what were they doing? They had to take a man out. Shaw, for me, not been good enough this season. I thought he was very good. First half, he was overlapping. He was a bit more of himself. But I just think it's not acceptable. At the end of the day, it comes down to the manager. Time and time again, he's not good enough. The patterns of play and the clear identity of this club is not there. So for me personally, it was time to go a long time. As Claude, may you rest in peace, said, it's time to go. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, please pack your bags. Credit to you. You've done a great job. You've rebuilt the squad. I respect it. But you are not the guy to win us the league title. Simple as that. Anyways, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It's been your boy, Osman. I'll be back tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, tomorrow, Champions League show, 8 p.m. with the boys. They will be going through all their thoughts, probably covering some of these games as well. And Monday, we'll be back 8 o'clock sharp for the Friday rival. No, Monday rival. So, Ravel Fan podcast that we got at the end. I'll be back on Monday for Ravel Fan podcast and tomorrow 8 o'clock as well. So make sure you stay tuned for both of them. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please, it helps us out a lot. Obviously, it gives us a extra bit of push to continue to get the content of you lovely people. Hit the like, slap a like if you haven't already. It's been your boys, man. Thank you as always for tuning in.